Alright guys, welcome back to another Zenless Zone 0 update video. This week we had some new kit updates on the 1.5 banner characters. Both Astra and Evelyn received some brand new changes. Yesterday we covered and did a video for Astra, but for today's video we're going to go over all the new Evelyn kit details. Let's see if they did any major changes in her kit. I'm going to do a full breakdown on it in this video. And if you guys want to keep being updated on everything Zenless Zone 0, make sure to like and subscribe, put those notifications on to be updated 24/7. I always cover everything new about Zenless. But alright guys, let's get into it and not waste any time. I'm going to pull up the kit here. And from what I saw comparing this to Astra Yao's kit, it seems Evelyn received a lot more changes. So I'm going to try to go through this as fast as possible for this video. So let's get to it right away. Starting off here, we have the normal attack branch 1. This is the first set of changes. So here is the new normal attack. The move consumes 50 branch skill points, which I believe previously said 8 skill points. Now we have the new effect here. The new effect is during the execution of the move, interruption resistance is increased and damage taken is reduced by 40%. If holding 3 ascension points, you consume all of the ascension points, and this will be later replaced the normal attack branch 1 with a chain attack, and the new effect for this one is that it has a lower level of interruption resistance. That is the changes for the normal attack branch 1. Now we have the normal attack branch 2. So when activating the branch skill branch 1, you continue normal attack, you hold the EX special attack to activate the normal attack branch 2, and this is the effect that's going to come in here. You're going to slash the target enemy with a dagger and wire, dealing fire damage. And then this move is going to consume 50 branch skill points. With the new effect here is during the execution of the move, interruption resistance is increased and damage taken is reduced by 40%. So interrupt resistance and damage taken reduced by 40% is pretty much the same as we saw in the normal attack branch 1 changes. So basically the same thing in here. And then if we continue on, if holding 3 ascension points, consume all ascension points, and it's later replaced with normal attack branch 2 with the chain attack that has a new effect similar to the chain attack in the branch 1, has now a lower level of interruption resistance. So nothing crazy, but the interruption resistance and the damage taken reduced by 40% is definitely really valuable. You're going to be taking a lot less damage, but if you're running a character like Caesar, it's not really much of an issue with the shields. Alright, so moving on. Enhance. So this is the changes to the enhance. When Evelyn deals damage with a move, accumulate branch skill points, and then when Evelyn deals damage, it got barred out the twice, so it deals damage twice. Now it's basically she just deals damage once. With the branch skill branch 1 or branch skill branch 2, accumulate 1 ascension points. So the only change here on the enhance is the deals damage instead of twice, now it's only 1 time. So we can move on to the EX special skill, Strong Entanglement. This one got a lot more changes. So going over here, we have the rope state. When enough energy is available, tap to activate, pull surrounding enemies towards the target linked by the rope and explode, exiting rope state and dealing fire damage. Now we're on to the new latest effect that got added in. When executing the move, additional branch skill points is accumulated. And then we have during the move, evade enemy attacks. Successfully invade accumulates a large amount of branch skill points. During the move, invincibility is granted. During the move, you can tap to cancel the explosion and activate the third stage of normal attack. That is pretty much what we saw in my previous breakdowns. So this part did not change. The only thing here is the new effect, but the last part here got taken out. So before, in this effect here, she had during the move, if branch skill points are not full, you will continually consume SP and accumulate additional branch skill points. So yeah, this part here got removed. Still looking pretty strong. Unfortunately, we don't have the multipliers on these ones, so we can't exactly tell the amount of damage that she's going to do. But so far, she seems really interesting, especially if you guys saw her gameplay. The elite gameplay is out, and she looks really strong. Alright, let's keep going, guys. I believe we're almost done. The only thing left is going to be the Mindscapes. So we have the Mindscape 1, the Mindscape 2, and the Mindscape 4, and after that we'll be done. So going over the Mindscape 1, when Evelyn enters the battlefield, she will immediately gain 1500 decibels, so really good for charging the ult. When an enemy is linked by the rope, they gain a mark, and when Evelyn attacks an enemy with a mark, she ignores 8% previously. Now this got buffed to 12% of the target's defense, so 12% defense shred on the Mindscape 1 when she uses a mark on the enemy, and then when Evelyn uses special attack Wing Bind or EX special attack Strong Bind, the mark spreads to all hit enemies, lasting for 10 seconds. So yeah, some good defense shred on the Mindscape 1, which is really valuable. We all know how good defense shred is in these games. We saw that the Mindscape 1 from Yabi that I got myself, I think it has defense shred up to like 30%, so it's pretty insane, a lot more damage. Alright guys, moving on to the Mindscape 2. So the old one actually got completely removed. So the old one that we took a look at in my previous kit breakdown video for Evelyn is no more. So we have a completely new effect here. So the new Mindscape 2, Evelyn attack increases by 10%. And when Evelyn uses normal attack branch 1 or normal attack branch 2, the consumed branch skill points is refunded, which can be triggered at most once every 25 seconds. The interrupt resistance of Evelyn's chain attack used by consuming essential points is then increased. So it seems really interesting. Is it worth it going all the way up to Mindscape 2 for this one? Unless you're really a fan of the character, I wouldn't advise to do so. But it's still pretty strong, giving her more attack. And then when she uses her branch skill, the branch skill points is refunded. So that is actually really good to keep these skill points up. But keep in mind, it can only be activated once every 25 seconds. So alright, moving on, we have the Mindscape 4, which is the last part of the video. And the same thing as the Mindscape 2, we have a completely new effect here. The old one got completely removed. So here is the new Mindscape 4, guys. When Evelyn uses chain attack or ultimate, she immediately gains a shield equal to 10% of her maximum HP. And then when she holds the skill, her crit damage is increased by 40%. So a small shield, 10% of maximum HP isn't anything too crazy, but this last part here is really strong. It does give her 40% crit damage, so that's going to help for her DPS, but it is Mindscape 4, so not entirely worth it unless you're going to go ham on her. But yeah guys, that is pretty much all for the kit changes. I believe we covered all the new changes, so this concludes the Astra Yao and the Astra Yao kit details that got released a few days ago. If you guys want to see all the Astra Yao changes, you guys can check out the last video before this one, which is all the full breakdown on the kit details. So yeah, all the characters and all the new updates are covered, but if anything else comes up, I got you guys covered on the channel. So if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, put those notifications on for more ZZZ updates. But for now guys, that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.